Welcome ladies and gentlemen to my very first commentary video. My name is Rombolt, and I'm going to talk us through a match I recently played as Garen, Might of Demacia. Before heading to lane, I always buy my boots of speed and 3 health potions. I enjoy the mobility, it helps me close the distance or get away if I get in trouble, and the potions give me some sustain so I can stay in lane for a nice long time. During this match, I am solo top against Kassadin and Gangplank, so naturally I play quite defensively. I'm staying behind my minions, close to my tower, but doing my best to stay close to experience range so I get as much experience as possible, and last hitting whenever I get the chance. This means timing my last hits while compensating for my tower's damage and aggro. Despite being on the back foot, I've been doing what I can to harass these two. Keeps them lower on health so they don't tower dive me, and once I hit level 6 and my ultimate is available, I actually get the opportunity to take one down. Gangplank makes the mistake of getting too close, so I silence him, exhaust him so to reduce his defenses and to make sure he doesn't get away, spin on him, and just for the finishing blow I use my ultimate to take him down. Just as I finish taking down Gangplank, Tryndamere shows up for a gank. Kassadin doesn't realize he's in danger until it's far too late. A combination of slows and silences take him down. Instead of returning to base, I decide to stay in lane to keep soaking up as much experience and gold as possible. By sticking to the bushes to avoid line of sight, I'm able to easily stay within XP range of the minion waves. At this point, for them to zone me would require face-checking my bushes, an extremely dangerous prospect. This match also provides a good example of Garen's ability to escape from harm. While I'm last hitting minions, Gangplank prepares an ambush from the river. As soon as I expect to start taking damage, I throw up courage to mitigate as much as possible. I also use decisive strike and judgment from mobility to reach my tower as soon as possible. I am unfortunately re-snared almost immediately after my spin, but thanks to my combination of abilities I escape without taking too much damage. At this point, I've outleveled my opponents enough that they can no longer control me. Despite only having my basic boots for equipment, I can easily zone my opponent while his lane partner has returned to base. I spend the rest of the lane phase farming and zoning opponents, using the bushes in my tower as necessary. Near the end of the laning phase, Tristana and Tryndamere visit my bushes for a gank. The plan backfires, leaving Trynd in a 2v1 while Tristana flees. As soon as I see what's happening, I rush into the fray and immediately jump on Gangplank. He was closer, lower on health, and silencing his parlay may well have saved Tryndamere's life. After taking him down, Cass attempts to flee to the safety of his tower. Gets Tristana back for the chase, and he is exhaust and silence to secure the kill. By now, I certainly qualify as fed. My opponents were already afraid of me, but now that I have finally been shopping, I hit much harder. Jumping the two of them from the bushes, I'm able to take down Kassadin with my silence, spin, and an auto attack, while Gangplank flees for his life. Despite the shameful behavior, it may have been the best decision. Staying to fight would have most likely resulted in his death and his tower dropping undefended. Shortly afterwards, I am able to kill Gangplank while he attempts to defend his tower. Confident of my survivability, I await him beneath his tower and begin auto-attacking. Noticing that he has pulled a minion aggro, I take advantage, spinning on him before pulling away to safety. Soon after killing Gangplank, I take down top tower and head down to mid to help take down that one as well. Destroyed enemy towers are helpful both by removing key defensive elements and from the global gold which helps your team. While continuing to pressure top lane, I find myself dealing with Rammus. Once Kassadin joins the fight, however, I make a mistake by staying to fight. In upfront combat, I might have been able to stop them, however, the combination of silence and taunt keep me crippled long enough to take them down. After returning to the lines, I come across Gangplank. My judgment on cooldown, I'm unable to spin on him, so instead silence and exhaust and give chase. Once he's low enough on health, I finish him off with my ultimate. It's likely we would have killed him without the ultimate, but with the enemy team unaccounted for and his proximity to the tower, I didn't want to take unnecessary risks. After Trynd narrowly escapes the enemy team, Janna and I find ourselves fighting in the enemy jungle. Using the bushes to my advantage, I open up on Shine with my silence. With his taunt disabled, health low, and chance of escape slim, I unload on him. While using judgment, I use movement commands to lead him, maximizing time spent in melee range, as well as avoiding line of sight targeting issues. While chasing Nidalee, I spot Rammus charging forward to defend her. I immediately silence him, prevent his taunt and volatile combination, and spin to attack both. Seeing Rammus low on health afterwards, I use a few auto attacks to finish him off before retreating out of tower reach. After a push mid gone awry, I find myself defending my team's mid tower against Rammus, Natalie, and Gangplank. I use Judgment before getting in range of Rammus to make sure it is triggered before I'm taunted. In this situation, the AoE damage is imperative to both damage enemy champions and help clear out the enemy minion wave. As soon as I become the center of attention, I use Courage to mitigate as much damage as possible. The moment I'm free of Rammus' taunt, I flash to my tower, using my decisive strike for added mobility. A little later, with my team pressuring down the middle, I help drop top, middle, and bottom towers. More map control, more gold. I return to base to go shopping before collecting a few buffs and join top for the final push. However, the enemy team surrenders before I'm able to return to the fray, unfortunately leaving me to miss the final moments of glory. Well, that about wraps up my very first commentary video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll leave you with the credits and some blooper audio. In middle lane, we have the other roommate, Mossman4. He is playing Miss Fortune for the very first time and snickering at the mention of his name over the counter. Damn it, I had to laugh like an idiot. That was gonna be a good one, you bastard! I'm being distracted by roommates who are making fun of me maliciously. I'm not saying anything, but my god, the looks. Oh my god.
Hey,
Traumatized for life.
I'm not making fun of you, but Sean farted really loudly in there.
Oh god. So this is gonna be an outtake.
I was wondering if you heard it or not.
No, I didn't hear it. God. No, not yet, but I might now that I'm thinking about it. She's playing Miss Fortune. My roommates are distracting me. She's not playing Miss Fortune. That was a total lie. My god, you bastard! God damn it!
I'm sorry, he farted.
God damn it! Stop shitting yourself!